How is it going, guys? And welcome back to some more, or should I say actually, welcome back to the beginning of a new series on my channel. For those of you who are somewhat new, or have never seen me before, I made a series on Skyrim where I went over 5 secrets / 5 kind of tips or things you might not have known about every of the major cities in Skyrim. And now that that's been done for a couple weeks now, I decided what better thing to do than to pay tribute to one of my more successful series and do 5 secrets / 5 quirks of each faction, and starting off with the companions, because you know you gotta love the companions. I think the first city I did was Whiterun, so we're gonna do the companions because they're based in Whiterun. So this one isn't necessarily a secret per se, but it's something that you may not have actually known, and it's that you can actually buy wolf armor. So if you talk to him after you beat the companions quest line, I forget exactly which quest it is. I believe it's the one in which you actually fully join like the high ranks of it. You can actually buy this. It's actually uncraftable, but there's actually very few instances in the game where you can get a wolf helmet. And it just so happens that by buying it, like, this is one of the only ways to get such an incredibly rare item. I think I forgot to buy the chest piece, but yeah, it's very sick looking, and almost no NPCs in the game actually wear it. And let me buy the chest piece. Yeah, very few NPCs wear it, and no enemies drop it. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get it, actually. And I am now too heavy, so let me just drop that. I actually really like the way this set looks. Very nice, in my opinion. The second thing is actually, like, literally right here, like, right next to where I just was. And that's in the Underforge. I'm sure a lot of you, oh, by the way, you can actually complete quests with Ayala, I believe, to get, like, the totems. And that's actually really sick. I didn't know about that until recently, but that's not what we're talking about. Down this path, I'm sure a lot of you may not have even known that path exists, kind of just because, like, you don't look down that way. You only really come into this place 2 times, and when you do it, the focus is, like, around this thing. But if you go down the path, it actually leads to, like, a secret exit outside the city of Whiterun, and boom. It's kind of cool, actually. You actually can't, to my knowledge, unless you can do some parkour. Nah, there's no way. Yeah, you actually can't get, like, up it. It's an exit only, no entrance, which is actually, I mean, it's not the most useful thing. There is a quicksilver ore vein, so if you like that, you exit right next to the Battleborn farm and the Tundra homestead. So I guess if you're playing on survival mode and you just happen to be at the companions, but you need to get to your home, that's one way of going about it. Alright, so as I quickly run back, the third secret is somewhat unethical, you might say. And for those of you who watched my 5 secrets with a God, I think I have autism. For those of you who watched my 5 secrets of Whiterun video, I think I talked briefly about this, but I'll show it off in this video too, because it's very relevant. So in the basement of your Vaskar, there's a Daedra heart on this plate, and for me, it doesn't count as stealing, because I think since I'm the Harbinger, I think all of this crap technically mine. So yeah, so this is my bed, this is my stuff. Oh, what? Cardlack journal. I never took that out of there. But yeah, all of this crap technically counts as mine, so it's not stealing. But if you just joined, this will count as stealing. So 3 Daedra heart, those are very, very rare. And I'm not sure if it respawns. I could have sworn I took it on this playthrough already, but maybe it respawns every month. I don't really know. Also, that's a skill book. I think that's 2-handed. Right. And also, there's extremely valuable, let me just quickly cheat this to be unlocked, just because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Extremely valuable weapons, like a Dwarven Greatsword and a Elven Warhammer. I think is that an ebony? Yeah, ebony dagger. I don't believe this is always ebony. I think this is based off what level you are. It's usually like a steel dagger or an iron dagger, but all around the companion's heart, especially in here with an elven bow, like, this is free from the beginning of the game. This one counts as stealing because I believe it's technically Ayala's. Also a archery skill book. But yeah, you can get this crap at the very beginning of the game if you have like 20 lockpicks and you pick this lock. I mean, if you're really good, you can do it in like only 3 picks or something. But there just happens to be a lot of very good weapons. The 200 weapons, like I said, are very good. The bow is very good. It's been a while since I've actually scouted out these outro rooms. It doesn't look like there's any good one-handed weapons to steal, unfortunately. Oh yeah, she's a bit of a psychopath. You can actually make any of the companions your followers once you beat it, by the way. And make sure you take the dried elves here. This crap is really good for alchemy. But yeah, if you want to use... Whoa, what the hell? What was that? Oh, if you want to use one-handed, I guess you could simply not be a thief. But yeah, that's secret number 3. There's some very good items lying around. I believe there's also a giant toad that I didn't pick up. Alright, so I quickly loaded up a different save. This is actually my save that I actually intend to use on the main, like, progression of the Companions questline. And I have actually yet to even show up to the Companions. But I want to show you one thing before we even go on to secret number 4. And that's if we talk to Yorland. I just want to show you that you can't buy the wolf armor until you join. As you can see, he doesn't sell it quite yet. I just thought I'd mention that. Also, smithing skill book right there for you to take. Apparently this crap is just free. Interesting. I'm not going to steal it though, because that would be mean. But secret number 4 is more of a attention to detail thing. That it's just one of those things that I can't help but love about Bethesda. So let's go on in. The first time we show up, these two are gonna be fist fighting. You can ignore that. But the fragments of Wuthrad that you currently have found will be displayed on this thing, and it updates in real time. I don't know if you saw it during the gameplay on my other save, but it was gone because I completed it and I had Wuthrad fixed. But like once you complete the first quest at Dustman's Cairn, the piece that you get will get put on. I forget which one it is. I think it's the bottom one. But it's something to just, you know, pay attention to as you play through. I just can't help but love secrets like that. And I believe this glass warhammer you can't actually steal, unfortunately. Yeah, don't think I didn't try. I did. But I also want to show you, just for quick proof of concept, that if you're not the Harbinger, this stuff does count as stealing. However, to get around it, literally just hold down E, or whatever your pickup button is, drag it into the next room, and then close the door, and then just take it. Oh yeah, there's a Stone of Baron Zaya here. I'm not gonna pick that up. I just will, actually. Never mind. Stone of Baron Zaya. Boom. And yeah, if I do unlock this, stealing. So, yeah, and also as you can see, this is no longer ebony, it's iron. So it is leveled. That this item specifically is leveled. The rest is not. I don't know why just the one is. If you go to the bow will still be the bow. If you unlock it, it will still be archery skill book. Alright, and the 5th and final secret / little tidbit of useful information has to do with this room that I swear to God I always forget exists. I'm gonna assume you guys do the same, but like it's literally the opposite end of from where the staircase is. I believe this is Vignar and Brill's bedroom, but they literally never go inside of it. It's always empty. And the reason I mention this is because in the Thieves Guild quest line, you will sometimes get quests to steal 500 $100 worth of loot in this city, and if you get the city of Whiterun, this room is exactly where you want to go, because you have a poison with 100, and then you have this, which is 340, this is 50, plus a mammoth tusk, which is 150, which you can give to Ysolda, because the one in the Banded Mare is kind of difficult to steal unless you really know what you're doing. This one's really easy. But you also have your disease, Draught of Regeneration, 2 silver ingots, and I think that's it. You also have a few coin purse, but I think you have easily, probably if you're stretching it, probably $1,500 in this one room. So if you get that quest, steal the $500 in the city of Whiterun, this room is your go-to, just because it has good stuff. Or you can literally just take it for using it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's actually like a really solid potion. And these silver ingots you can make into jewelry. Cure disease is good for the obvious reasons. Enhanced stamina, I don't even think is very good. Like, enhanced stamina increased by 20, yeah, like that's kind of doggy doo-doo, if you ask me. Poison ain't bad though, that's 15 damage to any enemy. Or 25 actually, my bad. Early game, if you're fighting a pretty tough enemy, that could give you a little bit of an advantage, eh? But that is it for this video. I apologize if this wasn't, you know, the most, like, jarring, like, secrets. At the end of the day, if you know about the if you have a pretty in-depth knowledge of the game, then it's probably going to be very hard for me to show you anything that you don't already know. But for those of you who have beginner to intermediate level experience with the game, hopefully I showed you something new, and at the very least, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Make sure you guys do drop a like and a sub. As always, stay awesome. Peace out.